Okay, we are rolling. You can just look at me. First, can I just get you to say your name and spell it for me?
All right, hello, I'm Rayshone Humphrey, Rayshone, Humphrey, Humprey.
And we address you as senior, right?
Correct.
Okay. You live in Kansas,
I
right?
live in Kansas.
Okay. And you can just look at me. How is the family doing right now?
In disbelief. Well, I mean, everybody's in disbelief and just hurting. Um, just pretty much, we're all just emotional roller coasters right now. Just, we're trying to pull together and work together and just figure this out, and try to figure out how we can go on and pick up the pieces, and move on with our lives. And yeah, it's just sad for everybody.
You were telling me about how you grew up here in Quincy, and tell me what you were saying about this happening in Quincy. Can you kind of repeat?
Sure. Yeah, I grew up in this town. I've always loved Quincy. And not for a million years that I would ever think that I would have to come and hear my child being murdered in the city of Quincy, because these things don't happen in Quincy. We, as a community, we used to leave our doors unlocked as a kid. We used to roam around, and the most we would do is we would get in a fight, and then we're back best friends. And it's not the same anymore. And it's just sad, but my thing is, I just think us as a community, we need to come together more and just support these children, these young teenagers.
Tell me, describe your son for all of us who didn't know Rayshon. What was he like?
Ray was awesome. He was an awesome kid. Like I say, he's a scholar student, athlete, funny kid, just a goofy kid, just never was in trouble, just always just into his music, just into his electronics. He had every electronic that every kid wanted. Like I always, Ray to me was the kid that I always wanted to be. And you know, for him to be taken away from me, it hurts. And I don't know, like I'm trying to be strong, and but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, and I need I need help from just the community, the family, and just to help us through this process, because it's unfair. It's not fair, and
And speaking of the community, as I was telling you on the phone, you have a lot of people of all ethnicities, of all races, both genders, everyone, all religions, just feeling horrible about what happened. What can the community do for you and your family?
just the community just come together and just let's, let's get this thing solved and get justice for my son. You know, he didn't deserve this. He didn't. And that's all I want. I just want us to come together as one, like like it used to be. And I just think everyone, whoever has any idea of any news of anything, like I just think the community, we should come forward, and put everything aside, because I gotta bury my child on Saturday, and that's something that's gonna leave me with nightmares for a long time. It already does. It already does.
What would you like to see happen?
Honestly, I'm a forgiving man, and I've put it in my heart as best as I could to forgive these guys, or whoever's responsible. But I just feel that they need to be in prison for the rest of their lives, because my son doesn't get to come back to his mom. He doesn't get to come back to his dad. He doesn't get to come back to his uncle, his brothers and sisters. Nobody, And I don't think it's fair that these guys should be able to be out here running around or hiding whatever they're doing. And I just think when they get caught, you will be caught. I hope they suffer and understand what they've done, because they took an awesome kid away from the community. Awesome kid.
And you would said from our conversation earlier that he wasn't even targeted. It was the bullet was aimed at his friend's uncle, right?
That's the information I got. That definitely the bullet wasn't targeted for my son. You know, my son never even been in a fight. You know, I used to always tell him, son, I need you to get tough. You know, but he used to always say, Dad, I don't fight. You know, I don't fight. You know, and you know, I had to respect that. You know, I mean, you have to, you know, and then Ray is just, you know, he was a kid that I couldn't ask for more from him. Like, he was not just my son. So, he's my best friend, you know, and, you know, he's a junior, and, you know, my best friend, you know, and they took him from me, and, you know, only got to spend 12 years, and I enjoy every second, and I don't know, I just hope they pay for this. I do, like, all right. I don't know. I've never been the crying, you know, type of person. I've always tried to be the strong guy for my family and time of need. But right now, I can't even help myself. You know, I don't even wear the T-shirts. I don't even want to wear the buttons. I don't want to wear nothing because I hate seeing my son on wings and stuff like that on his back. You know, that's not how I left. That's not how I remember him. You know, I remember seeing my son just, you know, regular kid, not with wings on his back, you know, and I'm grateful that he has wings because I know he's in a better place. He's in a better place, but this hurts, you know, and if they see this, I just want them to know this hurts. And I don't, you know, and I still don't wish this on no one. I don't wish this feeling on no one. You know, this is a feeling that's just, it's unexplainable. You know, your emotions are actually just, they come and they go. I mean, some days since it's been happening, I'm happy. Some days I'm sad, and then some days I'm just pure out angry. But I know God and my son doesn't want violence. So I do my best, and I pray when I get angry. Because I cry, and I get angry, but I pray. And that's what makes me do the right thing and let the judicial system do their job. And I trust in our judicial system. And I know that they will do the right thing.
All right. Ray, is there anything else? I asked you everything I wanted to ask you. Anything else you want to get out there to the public?
Just pretty much, again, you know, I think Quincy as a whole needs to come together again. You know, we need to rise up and stand up together and, you know, get all of these people that don't belong here in this town, get them out of here. You know, we didn't have this violence until we start having outsiders come here. And I'm not saying it's wrong for outsiders to come here and start a new life if that's what you're coming here to do. But don't come here and bring your bad package deal with you. You know, Quincy don't stand for that. You know, we're a strong community. We don't stand for that. And it bites me. It hurts. So other than that, that's my message to everybody.